What up, urban amigos? Happy Sunday, everybody. It's time for our relaxing stroll on the Las Vegas Strip. CJ, happy Sunday. What's going on with the color on here? Octo, happy Sunday. Vaughn, airborne. What the heck, camera? Focus. Kim. Regina, what's up, Pat? From Saskatchewan, Canada. I call myself picking a good angle for the sphere, and it's from this angle it's cut in half. Dang it to heck. John. James Cass said, that dome is so stupid and ugly. James, dang. You don't like the sphere? Matthew, hello. Happy Sunday, James. Not a fan? James is not a fan of the sphere. What's up, Mark M? Andrew H. Beautiful night for a stroll. Yep. It is a gorgeous night for a stroll. Perfect Vegas weather. We're in the 70s. Low wind velocity. It's perfect. It's perfect. Very comfortable. Susie's Quest. Good evening. Susie says, hello everyone. Hello everyone. I didn't make the same mistake this time, urban amigos. I had lunch earlier today, and I really wasn't that hungry. I didn't eat a whole lot, but I did eat a little bit. And I was like, I am not gonna do that again, because on that last stroll, I was getting tired quicker than I usually would. I felt more fatigued at the end of it. And I was like, don't do that again. You like vintage looking cities. That's just you. Yeah, James, I love vintage. I love history. I love history. Kim, you going to Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in December? That's what's up, Kim. Kim, make sure you get one of those apples, Kim. They're a hot commodity these days. But yeah, I like history. I like looking at old vintage stuff. I love like old Western, old town looking type of stuff. And I just like to learn about different countries and their history and things like that. Old churches are cool. Yeah, I like the Spanish mission type architecture. That's what I like. Let me see if I can bring this in better. The sphere. Sphere of fear. Excuse me. You'll try to get an apple? Okay, that's what's up. You're just not into the high-tech flash? Okay. Yeah, James, everybody has their own likings. Stuff they like and dislike. Look, they got this graphic making it look like people are climbing up the sphere. Life of DJ Bass. Good evening. Passed out. Pete. What's up? Haven't seen you in a cool minute. Bill, Vic. Howdy, howdy. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Kim, Las Vegas has a lot of old history, especially when it comes to the mafia, mob era and culture. No, James, I haven't seen that bridge in China. It's a flying monkeys. There's a restaurant right at the top of the pillars. You're talking about the one, you're talking about, I may be mixing up what you're talking about. You're not talking about the, that hotel that's in Singapore, are you? Just came in to say hi, Baby Love 702. Hello, Baby Love. Happy Sunday. Thanks for popping in. Oh, no, you're not talking about that. Okay. My bad, James. Kim, you went to Atlanta in January and you love learning about Jimmy Carter and MLK and seeing where he was born and laid to rest. Okay, that's awesome, Kim. Yeah, that's my only, I would like to learn more about the South and the history and everything, but I'm so afraid of getting triggered. Logan said, how's the strip looking tonight? We're about to find out, Logan. We're about to find out. We are behind the strip right now. Checking out the sphere. The sphere. But we will be heading towards the Linq Promenade. I guess I'll be getting my hot chocolate a little bit earlier tonight. What's up, Pac-Man? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do two things at once. Always got my water with me. Alright, here we go. Baby Love says hot chocolate sounds good. Yeah, Baby Love, you know I gotta get it. I gotta get my salted caramel. It's actually sea salt caramel hot chocolate. Logan says the Linq out here is a good place to charge my Tesla. They have chargers back there? I think they do. I think you're right, Logan. I think they do have some over there. I thought we were going to see more images from the sphere of fear. But they have all these other advertisements spaced in between the Halloween images. But the F1 stuff, as you can see, is up or going up. This is Koval Lane right here. Going across that way. We're actually behind the high roller right now. They call it the sphere of fear, but the images that they're putting on here is not really that fearful. Not really that scary. Kevin, waiting for the pumpkin sphere. Yeah, me too, Kevin. I'm waiting for them to show something. The skeleton, the pumpkin. Do I walk to the strip? Whoosh! Logan, no, I don't walk to the strip. I Uber. Yep, I Uber when I come out to stream. Terry! Hello, Terry. What's up, Finster? Logan, I live south of the strip. South. More in like the South Point area. So that would be quite the walk for me, Logan. Doing great, Terry. I'm waiting to see something from the sphere of fear. What you got, Sphere? What you got? Looking a little snakish. SB, happy Sunday. Now I will say I don't like snakes, so I guess you can put that in the fear category, because I don't mess with snakes. Derek C, good evening. Logan, it's scary looking. I know, right, Logan? It's so scary. I'm gonna have nightmares, Logan. Penny M, happy Sunday. Excuse me. Come on, Sphere, show us something. Show us something. Yeah, the desert scene was pretty. Because they were showing some of the images before I started the stream, and I was like, well, I wonder how long it's going to take for it to cycle back around. But it seems like they have so many other images and advertisements that they put up. Yvonne, you haven't been on in a while. You hope I'm well. Yes, I'm well, Yvonne. I'm doing great. I was telling the Urban Amigos earlier, I had a little bite to eat earlier, so I'm good, y'all. I feel really energetic. I'm not tired. So I should be pretty good. Kenneth, you said F1 was and is bad for Vegas? Ever since they started this, businesses lost a lot of customers. You think some businesses actually closed down because people had a hard time getting to it? Yeah, Kenneth, I heard about some of the businesses that, wasn't there like a group that got together and they were trying to sue, or they're planning on suing, or something to that effect? A group of businesses. Logan, you said this is too much of hot chocolate. Thank you so much, Logan, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yvonne says, did you see Wizard of Oz yet? Yes, Yvonne, I did. I saw it a short while ago. I did a short on it on the channel, so if you want to check it out, Yvonne, you can go to the shorts page and see. But yeah, I did go see it. I got my apple. I got hit in the head with with a Nerf ball apple, but I made sure I got one. I walked out of there with one. You can believe that. People that have been going there, they said that they're not dropping as many apples as they were dropping before. So I noticed too when I went, it was I guess you could say a good number of apples, maybe about 50 apples they dropped, compared to footage that I've seen from people that went when they first debuted. Like, they dropped a ton of apples, but they're scaling back. I hear they're selling them though. You can go to the website and buy one. Phyllis says, I love the sphere. When we stayed in the Venetian, the sphere right outside our room window. Beautiful. Got great pictures. That's what's up. Yeah, I love the sphere. It's not everybody's favorite, but I love it. I remember there was a lot of people complaining about the sphere. Once it got going, they were talking about it's too bright, shining in our windows, blah blah blah. I was like, close the curtains. Get some blackout curtains or something. Sphere, you're not looking too fearful right now. What's going on? Yeah, it's nice if you can get a room that's facing the sphere, or if you can get a room that where you can see the high roller and the sphere. That's pretty cool. Logan says, I will be back in a little when we're on the strip. Okay, Logan. Watch, as soon as I decide to turn, y'all already know what's gonna happen, right? Right, Urban Amigos? You already know. It's gonna decide to throw up one of the images. Oh, there's the Wicked Witch. SB says, thank y'all for being here. Much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please take a minute to hit that like. Glinda, the Good Witch. So they say. Kim said, I stayed at Flamingo 2 years ago and had a sphere view room, and it was awesome. James from Killeen, Texas. You got your foot long sub. That's what's up, James. You ready? James like, I got my sub and I'm ready to take a stroll. Yvonne said we stayed at the Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn Desert Resort next to the Sphere a couple years ago. But the F1 setup was a disaster to get around. Yeah, Yvonne. So you guys were over there across the street then. Because there's Koval Lane. So y'all were over there, Yvonne? Y'all were over there? D. Sam, Kyle and Damani from Connecticut. Coming to Vegas in May. That's what's up. Alright, Urban Amigos. I don't know how fearful the Sphere is going to get tonight. So we're going to go ahead and head towards the Promenade. I'll keep the camera turned this way just in case it decides to change up. I like to watch reactor channels, channels that react to movies. And one of my favorite channels were reviewing Forrest Gump. But the only thing I don't like about when I watch reactors, sometimes some of them, I don't know if they're not paying attention to what they're seeing on screen, or either they don't understand what they're seeing or something. But sometimes they ask questions, they're watching the movie and they ask questions, and the answer to the question that they ask is like they just watched that scene. And you're like, you just saw it. What are you talking about? For example, one of my favorite channels, they were reviewing Forrest Gump today, and it was the scene where Forrest was in the army and it was at night, and his some of his barracks mates, or one of them, had passed him a magazine, and Jenny was in the magazine because she had taken some photos in her college sweater. And you know, Forrest is narrating the whole story, and he literally says Jenny got in trouble because she took photos in her college sweater. And the girl that was one of the girls that was reviewing the movie, she was like, oh no, did she get in trouble because of him? I was like, I wanted to jump through the screen and hit her. I was like, he just said she got in trouble because she took photos in her college sweater. What the heck? But she was saying because Forrest was in her dorm room and she got in trouble for that. But I was like, that's not what he said. Look at the eyeballs. Have I been to Netflix Bites at MGM? I haven't been in it, but I passed by it before.
Okay. Oh my God. That's enough of that now. Wow. They're dancing, Elise. They're literally, it's like they're balls in a cricket thing.
Baby Love said, no. I don't want to. Chat lives matter. It says a lot of people on YouTube have comprehension problems. Yeah, chat lives matter. I noticed that with some of the reactors that I watch, and they ask these questions and they literally just saw the scene. 30 seconds later, they're asking a question about something that they just watched. And I was like, wait, what? Were you paying attention? SB says, Sarah, I get so into movies I have to watch alone because I get annoyed when interrupted. I'm the same way, SB. I go to the movies by myself, and if I happen to take somebody with me, I'm like, please don't talk in the movies. Please don't do that. And what I hate the most is, we're just going to continue on because I'm going to be over here forever trying to wait for the sphere to do something crazy. What annoys me is, I think I told y'all this before, when there's not a whole lot of people attending the movie. I'm fine with that. I don't care if it's a lot of people in the theater or not. But when I pick my seat, usually I have a seat, a favorite seat that I pick when I'm in the luxury lounger. You know, that's the theater that has the leather, big chair, cushiony seats that you can put your feet up and lay back, and it has a seat warmer and all that good stuff. So I have a favorite row, favorite seat. And I always buy 2 tickets when I go to the movies because I don't want anybody sitting right next to me. I started doing that because, well, I was doing that during COVID, but then I stopped. Then I started back because I went to the movies, and if I'm in a regular theater, I pick a seat that's on the last row. I'll either pick the seat at the very end on the left or the very end on the right. Just either one, doesn't matter. So Went to see this movie, and when I ordered my ticket, I noticed there were only 2 other people that had purchased tickets so far for this movie. I don't even remember which one it was, which movie it was. What's up, Derek? See? Cool Cat, Cosmos, welcome in, welcome in. So, got my ticket. I was like, okay, looks like it's not gonna be a lot of people in here. So I had the whole row to myself, and I was on the very end. Do you not know that this couple came in, or they either purchased their ticket the night before or the day of, and they purchased 2 tickets right next to my seat. The entire row was empty because I checked the chart. I went back in and checked it. The entire row was empty, and they picked the seats right next to me. I was looking at them like, really? Really? I was so pissed. But then a few minutes later, they got up and they moved over. Because if they didn't, I was going to get up and move to a whole nother row. But I was looking at them. I guess they felt my energy. I was looking at them like, seriously? Michael! Penny M, right? How annoying. I was like, I wonder if they purposely did that. I don't know. But I was like, out of this whole row, y'all had to sit right next to me. I hope I don't mess your name. Josinaldo. Welcome in. James Cash said people are just ignorant like that. James, I was like, are you serious? And the thing about it is, I think maybe 2 other people bought tickets for that movie that night. So it was, what? Somewhere between 6 to 8 people in the entire theater. I just went and saw a movie last week, and it was only me and 2 other people in there. It was Julia Roberts' new movie. I went and saw it Thursday night. I was like, man, where the people at? Nobody want to see Julia? James said I stay in my own lane out the way. There's someone out there who always manages to get in your space. Yeah. Like standing up against a wall away from everyone, smoking, and then people come near you and complain. Yep. How does that wheel stay up with those little wires holding it? I guess maybe they did, Evans. Maybe they thought I needed company. I don't know. Who knows, Evans? Welcome in. Well, what's holding up the wheel is that big giant contraption. SB said, yes, I don't know why people do that. I've been to theaters that are virtually empty. Someone will sit a couple seats next to me. I make it obvious and look around like, wait, is it full in here? I don't know. Maybe it's the light. The light from within. They're attracted to it. But yeah, that's what's holding up the high roller, that big giant thing. Alright, y'all, let's go get some hot chocolate. Hot. We got it. James, that used to happen to me too. Now, in that instance, James, I straight up just get up. I remember one time in the Bay, so I used to take BART when I was working in San Francisco, and this guy was literally following me on the train. I mean, at first I started getting up and moving to different seats, and he kept shifting his position, And then I started walking through to other cars. That fool was following me. And then finally, I got to the last car. All of a sudden, he walks in the double doors, the connecting doors. Because first I wasn't looking at him straight on, but I kept him in my peripheral. But this time, when he walked in the door, I looked at him straight on. I was like, don't even try it, because I will F you up. We caught each other. We caught each other. We locked eyes. And I gave him the don't even try it. And then he turned away and looked down at the floor and sat down. I was like, what the heck is wrong with these weirdos out here? Kevin said it's just like when you park hella far away from everyone in the parking lot and come back out to someone right next to you. Right? Oh my gosh, and y'all know the one that annoys me to heck, the bathroom. Like sometimes at these casinos, go to the bathroom and I always go all the way in and go to the one on the very end, so I have a wall next to me, because I don't like to be in between stalls. So I'll go to the one on the very end. The bathroom is practically empty, and somebody will come in there and go in the stall right next to me. I'm just like, really? Really? That's crazy. D Sam, no, I'm not going to the high roller. No plans to ride the high roller tonight. I've been on it about 2 or 3 times. I did a short on it. High roller. No, chat lives. Actually, I sat in the front when I was in school. I was either in the first or second row. It always smells good in here. You can smell all the good food. I always smell onion rings when I come through here. What y'all got going on, Linq? Okay, so Linq Promenade. It said tag them in your spooktacular fun at Linq Promenade. Dude, man, and the guys. You love the video of the guys giving Halloween candy to the guys in the stalls next to him? What? And people were accepting the candy? That's crazy. The wicked small rides are frightfully fun frenzy. Join all the funs on our socials if you dare. Okay, so what y'all doing? Friday and Saturday, interactive zombie poker, costume, entertainers, candy, and prizes. Then at Cheo, Dia de los Muertos, Latin dance party, and food specials. Linq trying to get into the Halloween spirit.
Oh no.
The Nutella one is a classic. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What kind of animal is this supposed to be? Don't say that, Kevin. Let me get away from her. Nope. What's up, Gib? It's going great. We're just out here on a relaxing stroll, enjoying the sights and the sounds. Ashley said, that's crazy. I don't even like cats. Kevin said, boo. Oh, shoot. We're in our happy place. Got a sweet deal right there for you. Hello. Yes. Sea salt caramel.
What size for you?
A large.
Just use it, just put it in the system and then scan it out. Put it in there.
It's an extra large, grab and go, peppermint bark, GG, Manhattan. That's it.
You're all good. We'll have it ready for you.
Yeah, you know. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. They're giving me a free hot chocolate tonight, Urban Amigos. I guess the manager said she's been coming in here for as long as I've been here. She's spending all this money every time she come in here. Y'all know I done given them hundreds and hundreds of dollars already. He said, let me give her a free one tonight. That's so sweet. I feel so honored. Happy Sunday, Urban Amigos. These strawberries look really, really yummy. How much? $6.95. $6.95. Would you do it? One strawberry. It looks good though. Oh wait. So how much is this one? Wait, y'all need to clean the glass on that thing. Clean the glass, Ghirardelli. I can't see it. Oh, it says you buy 5 strawberries, you get 1 free. Thank you. Right so cool. Alright, y'all. It's time for the chocolate drop. Hold on. Hold on. These caps be on here nice and tight, which is good. Look at all the yums of the yummies. Okay, what did they give me? They gave me milk chocolate caramel. Kevin said, don't melt the chocolate. I always drop the chocolate in there, Kevin. Kevin Manise. Kevin said free. That's so awesome, right? Yep. That's awesome when people remember you and they show appreciation for your business. Okay, here we go. Look. Come on, thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they always give you a free chocolate when you buy hot chocolate here. You get a free candy. Alright, y'all, here we go. Cheers, Urban Amigos. Yeah, I did, Evans. I made sure it's on. That wouldn't be that wouldn't be too good. I've been scalded by hot chocolate before and hot tea. So I definitely don't want to experience that again. Gibbs said, damn, you can call somebody up with them nails, girl. Hey, Gibbs. Just about anything can be weaponized. Know what I'm saying? You gotta use what you got. It's always so vibrant and busy in here. I'm just kind of like pissed that American Bar is gone. Gigi, you know what I'm saying? Logan says, how far do you usually walk on a trip? I don't know, Logan. It depends. I would say average, maybe 3 miles. When I'm out streaming. Oh, now what is this right here? It's a giant hand. As we said on Message, Sarah, her switchblade nails. James Cash, hot chocolate for the win. You put Hershey chocolate chip in yours, James. The giant hand has a blue nail polish on. What the heck? Whose hand is this supposed to be? Is this a particular reference to anything, Urban Amigos? I don't know. Frankenstein? You think it's Frankenstein? Could be. Mitch. What's up, Mitch? SB says, Sarah, jump in the hand and pretend you're in that King Kong scene. James said, it's mellow, not crowded. Yeah. Yeah, it's not overly crowded. It's like just enough of people to not be annoying. Matthew said, look nice there tonight. James said, I would go for a stroll there. Yeah, James, that Promenade is probably my favorite place on the strip. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, yeah, Gigi, we're gonna go see the bat momentarily. Hold on, Gigi. All right, let's go see the bat creature. He's like a demon thing. I don't know. Woo! I do not want to mess with him. He's got quite the wingspan too. Yeah, Penny, they decided to decorate. I don't recall them doing this last year, Penny. Gigi said, love it. James Cass said, that's a real Batman. FB. That's the face you make when they sit too close to you. And if they don't get the message from that face, I don't know what will. GJ, you said they got your memo. They got a memo for the Hollow Queen, and they had to get in line on GG. What's up, Chef Lemon? Welcome in. Happy Sunday, King Craig.
Excuse me, miss. Do you have your ID on me?
Yeah.
Do you have your ID on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Can I see it?
No.
Why not?
Why do you need to see it? Who are you?
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
You was about to get hot chocolate all over you.
I'm just playing.
Have a good one. Dude was about to get hurt. Answer me from my ID. That's not a good prank to play. I was like, dude, you about to get covered in hot chocolate. What you doing? Like, why you need to see my ID? Who are you? heart attack. Evan said nope. SB said, take a minute to hit that like. They did an okay job with the decorations. I think they could have did a whole lot more. They could have put cobwebs up. Oh, here's another witch over here. Disney says, I love your channel. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. You're playing on Fremont on Halloween? What band are you playing with? Nope. Nope. What's up, Adam Gomez? Happy Sunday. D34 says, take us to Chippendale. Marcelo, es ahorita time, tú sabes. What's up, Marcelo? Happy Sunday. We're about to step into Purple City. The purpleness of it all. The purplosity of it all.
Just right
John Garcia says, sorry I'm late. I was watching a 49ers game. They won. That's what's up. Good evening from the middle of nowhere, New Mexico.
Remember, you walked up the thing and you got yourself.
Kevin said the weather is perfect now. I loved it Thursday and Friday. Yeah. Hey. What's up? Xavier said that's gonna be the new center strip after the guitar tower's finished. Right, Xavier? That's gonna be the centerpiece. Definitely changing the face of the strip with that guitar tower.
All right, yeah, we'll play some Bon Jovi, don't worry. In fact, you know what? I want to play some Bon Jovi right now.
He's about to play some Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi. Gigi says if you'd like to contribute to Urban NV, you may do so with super chats, super stickers, or directly to Sarah's Cash App. Adam Gomez, you'll be in Vegas for 1 week. That's what's up. SB says, thank you all for the 105 likes. Thank you so much, Urban Amigos. I really appreciate that. Let's catch up to the likes, everybody. It's free. It won't cost you nothing. And it's a great way to support the channel. I love how the purple from Harris just kind of illuminates everything in this area. So pretty, so pretty. Wait a minute, whose music is this? Whose music is this? Urban Amigos. I'm not trying to get a worldwide block on my stream. So I'm gonna talk over the music, over the music, over the music, over the music. You just never know whose song is gonna get you a block. Manhattan says nice stream. Thank you so much, Manhattan. I really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Thank you for that super chat. Chet Rose. Thank you so much, Chet Rose. Gigi, you want to see one of those Oz apples? Matt says Hard Rock is going to look amazing. Yeah, the guitar tower is starting to take shape. Good evening, Vegas Unlocked. Happy Sunday. Thank you, FB, for 22 months on the membership. That's awesome. SB, thank you so much.
Your Pilled account with $20 in player payback free play credits. To get you started, you'll earn $20 in player payback.
Matt says Casino Royale is a gym. $3 beers
by awarding you
and ATM
$20 in player
fees.
payback for every $100 of loss. No need to wait in line to join the club. Put your change light on and we'll come right to
Yeah,
you.
Kevin, it's taking shape.
Attention players, don't lose out on earning player payback rewards for your slot and video poker play. Get your player's card from any slot attendant now.
Yeah, I think it just depends on what's going on out here. There's been like a lot of conventions, concerts, different sporting events. So that's been drawing in some folks into town. But they're still reporting that there's a downturn in tourism. I don't know if it's less significant now than it was when they first started reporting on it, but sometimes you'll see weekends where there's a lot of people out here because there's a lot going on out here. Yeah, Kevin, the big guitar is loading.
Mystical, magical.
Gigi, I'm the same. I play slots every now and again, and I have a couple of machines that I like to play, like dancing drum. But for the most part, for me, the animations, if I just see a machine that's like really striking with the animations, I'll just be like, okay, let me just try this for a few minutes. I don't be knowing how to pick them. Some people seem like they just know how to pick the right slot machine and hit a jackpot. Yeah, Vegas unlocked. We're definitely getting back to hot chocolate weather. I'm actually drinking one right now. I stopped at Ghirardelli and got one. Hashea. Yes, we are live right now on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome in. Yep, we'll be back in sweater weather pretty soon. But right now, it's absolutely perfect. The 70s in Vegas and low wind velocity. It's perfect time to get out and about. Vegas unlocked. You want some hot chocolate?
We're doing the same thing.
What's up, El Hombre? Happy Sunday. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm just enjoying a nice relaxing stroll out here on the strip on this beautiful night in Las Vegas. Somebody got on some strong cologne.
Amorcito mío, si no te presumo, ni te grito al viento, es por no hacerte mal. Te puedo gritar a mi lado, yo puedo esperar un día, unos meses, un año y un siglo, que al fin yo he de amarte una eternidad. Suele.
Yeah, right, Gigi? He sounds pretty good. This is perfect, especially if you were out here on the Grand Canal in the gondola with him singing in the background. It's perfect. Just imagine if the guitar tower was finished right now and we had that in the background. It would be so pretty. Adam, you said is it a tourist trap? No, I wouldn't call it a tourist trap because people can make up their own mind whether they want to get on or not, and they find out how much it is, I'm sure, before they get on. So, if you got the money and you want to ride it, go ahead. I just don't like the fact that they have it split, like inside and outside. I think it should do both. Like, I think you should be able to go from outside to inside or vice versa, to do like a round trip from the outside to the inside, or have the choice of whether you just want to do outside or just want to do inside. They should have some kind of way for it to continue. Yeah, Gigi, he has a pretty good strong voice. He sounded really good. So I did try the food at what is it? The new place at Resorts World. Suncrest, Hotspot, whatever it's called. I remember Copper Sun. It was Copper Sun. I almost tripped. Copper Sun by Happy Lamb at Resorts World. They are on limited menu right now.
Yeah, we can do that.
I went there, I think it was last Monday for dinner. And they're on limited menu. They're still waiting for their liquor license to clear. I think that's what she told me. You're not able to use the pits yet. They have those pits in the middle of the tables. You're not able to use those yet. The lady told me when I was there. I was actually at Resorts World Friday? No. Friday? I think it was Friday. She said, yeah, we're thinking a couple more weeks for the grand opening. Because I was like, are you guys still on limited menu? Because I was actually going to go back for dinner. And I asked her, are you guys still on limited menu? She was like, yeah, we're still waiting for some things to clear. So, Tiger Lily. Have I done any new hotel reviews lately? No. The last one I did, I think, was the West End at Lake Las Vegas. And I actually... Kim, you agree about the gondola? Yeah. Lashaya. Or Tashaya, Hushaya, said, go in Venetian. This is a strip stroll. I need to review the Clown Motel. This is a strip stroll. This is what we do on Sundays. We stroll the strip. We don't necessarily go inside casinos, although it just depends. Sometimes I do go in one or two of them. But for the most part, this is a strip stroll on the outside, and we just enjoy the sights and the sounds and just chop it up. But yeah, that West End clip was actually from, the footage was taken back in August. Like I think the third week of August. And I didn't realize at the time, but I didn't realize how many pictures I was taking and how many video clips I was taking. So after I got home from my staycation, because I did 2 nights, and after I got back from my staycation, I was like, okay, let me upload this footage in my in my folder on my laptop so I could take it off my phone. I had 50 plus videos and pictures. I was like, man, you were going to town. And then every time I thought about going ahead and start working on the short, I would get discouraged because there was so many videos and pictures. I was like, man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And then finally I said, let me just go on and buckle down and do this. Thank you so much, Tiger Lily. Yeah, El Hombre, we just be out here chopping it up with the Urban Amigos. Chopping it up, talking about whatever. I didn't do anything, Tiger Lily, outside of using a warm cloth, a warm damp cloth, and a dry cloth to clean the lens. That's the only thing. So I don't know if that what made the streaks go away from the lights. I mean, we still have them, but as you can see, they're not as dominant as they were before. Tonio, welcome in, welcome in. All this F1 stuff. F1. E-Drive's tube. F1 is in a month. Yeah. They're setting up, putting up stuff. The usual stuff. I wonder if they're gonna cover the glass on the pedestrian bridges this year. Tony, oh, you're missing a Tropicana. The Trop. You missed the Tropicana. Tiger Lily said, looks like a nice night. Yeah, Tiger Lily, it's really nice out here. Very comfortable. Nice evening for a stroll. Tony O says, I know that most establishments hike their prices by 20% during race week. I wouldn't doubt it. There's the eyeballs again. Yeah, Tiger Lily. Yep. Sunday night is the strip stroll. If I'm not too tired, I'll get out here and we'll do my little stroll on the strip. E-Drive says Vegas F1 race is one of the most expensive places in the F1 calendar around the world. I can believe it. Adam says, who remembers Treasure Island show? I never got a chance to see it, Adam. I'm trying to think, somebody was recently talking to me about Treasure Island. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Friday night. I was at the Circus for one of the tours. I got some footage from the Haunted Mob tour, actually. I'm kind of contemplating whether I want to put it up on the channel or not, because it wasn't what I expected. The tour guide was nice. She gave me a whole lot of history, especially about the mob, mafia, and how Vegas got started and all that stuff. But it wasn't what I expected it to be. But she was talking about Treasure Island, and she was telling me about the when they had the pirate show, how they used the cannons to start the what do you call it? The explosion for the dunes across the street. Something like that. I have to go back to my footage and see what she said. But as far as putting up what I have, because I have like over an hour worth of footage from that Haunted Mob tour, but it really was not, I don't know if I got anything that's worth showing. She did take us down one of the hallways in Circus, and she was saying, we finally get the pumpkin. She was saying that she told us a couple of stories of unalivement in there, and one of them was a mother had checked into the hotel. I can't forget what hotel room. I think she gave us the room number, and there was a woman who checked in with her son, and she unalived him and her. And the legend goes that at night people hear somebody knocking on their door, and they've seen the little boy in the hallway looking for his mom. And then the other story was, I think she said it was either two Korean guys or two Japanese guys or something, I can't remember, but two gentlemen of the Asian persuasion, and they were supposed to be actually doing a tour, hosting a tour of some sort out here, and the day of the tour, they didn't show up. And the people went to check on them to see if they were still at the hotel room. And they got to their room and they were both unalive with stab wounds. Demolition. Thank you so much, Tony. I was trying to think. I was trying to think of the word. It escaped me. You say any good movies or books about the history of Las Vegas? You're welcome, Tiger Lily. Let's keep it pushing. At least we got to see the jack-o'-lantern, because when we were over behind the high roller, only thing we saw were the eyeballs. They really didn't show a whole lot. Adam says, if you Google that circus story, you can't find anything about it. Mysterious. Oh, there's Cartzilla. Cartzilla. Darlene Martinez, good evening, happy Sunday. Gigi said it wasn't fun. It was okay. Like, I like the historical part of it, because she's a local and she had a lot of knowledge about the history and the mob and the mafia and all of that. But I expected it to have more of a haunting type of vibe to it. Like, I expected to maybe go inside some of the hotel rooms, and she said, okay, we're gonna go where the mob used to meet, and she took us down this hallway, but we didn't go inside of any room. We didn't go inside of any back room or anything. She just took us like to this old hallway. It smelled hella old, and there was like this fan thing, like almost like a vent covering with an old time fan that had a bunch of cigarette butts in it. She was like, yeah, so I don't know if that's the workers or if those are the cigarette butts from the mob. Like, I was like, okay, all right. So I don't know if Circus is in partnership with this particular tour group. I'm getting the feeling that they are not, because I feel like if Circus was, we would have access to more places inside the hotel that could really spice up the tour. So it was only $30. And I'm not terribly disappointed, because I like the fact that she had a whole lot of stories and history, but it's just that it's called the Haunted Mob Tour. I think they should call it something else. E-Drive says Circus is kind of creepy. Yeah. That hallway we went down was creepy. They had hotel rooms down there, and some of the people were coming out of their rooms. There was these two young people that was coming out of their room, and I guess one of the girls saw me with the camera. She's like, are you guys YouTubers? I didn't answer her, but the tour guide said, no, we're just checking out some of the history of the hotel. And then that's when she told us about those two unaliving stories. And those girls were like, oh my gosh, we heard somebody knocking on our door the other night. And the tour guide said, yeah, that was probably a little boy. It was like, I started laughing, but I was like, why are you telling them that? Hey, the Doobie Brothers. This is probably my favorite song by the Doobie Brothers. Gigi said, way to spook the guest tour guide, right? Have I heard about Vegas Afterlife ghost tours and paranormal investigations? No, I haven't heard about them. That sounds like it's probably a little bit more scary than I would like. We're gonna have to get Gigi to do that tour for us. Gigi said I need to do one of those. I don't know, Gigi. She did say that they came down that same hallway with another group before with some paranormal fanatics, and they had some of the equipment with them. What do you call it? The echo something, I don't know, whatever equipment they had. And she said when they got down into the hallway, the thing started going crazy. I was looking at her like, why are you telling us this? And what was so funny was when we came out of this door back into the main hallway of one of the hallways of the hotel, there was a worker who was getting ready to either go in that door or go inside of another door next to it. And she was talking about some more ghost stuff. And then she looked at the worker and she asked her, she said, so do you want to hear about the hunting something or other, ghost something, she said. And the worker looked at her, she said, nope. She said, I don't want to hear that. And it was only me and one other person on the tour. And we started laughing. We started cracking up. She said, I don't want to hear that. And then I told the tour guide, I said, she does not want to hear about any hauntings or ghosts where she works. And the guy who was with us, he was like, he said, that lady is like, I gotta work here. I don't want to hear about no type of paranormal anything. As we said, Adam, that will be me and Sarah's next adventure. Yeah, right. Ask me. Let's see. I kind of like this one. It's got the cactus. This one's pretty cool. It's got the old Mirage right there in the letter A with the old atrium. I think we're gonna head back down south, making a U-turn. Hop over to Treasure Island. $3 for $10. I need to find 2 more, like, right, Tiger Lily? I like to get big t-shirts and use them for pajamas. What's up, the bear? Happy Sunday. It would be kind of cool though if Treasure Island still had their pirate show, but Kim, you gonna buy that shirt? What's up, Rito? Happy Sunday, Rito. Welcome in. Yeah, we just strolling. We're just out here strolling. You know how we do. Just enjoying the sights and the sound on the strip. There's always fewer people over here. Oh wait, we had a dip in the signal. I didn't even notice it. My bad, Urban Amigos. Sorry about that, y'all. But it looks like it's going back up. I didn't even notice it had dipped. I'm usually on top of that. Yep, it's slowly going back up. We usually don't have a signal issue in that area. Gigi says it's the ghost. I hope not, Gigi. I hope I didn't pick up any paranormal friends, any paranormal tag-alongs from the Haunted Mob tour. What's up, Michael? Welcome in. F1. AK Blaze in the building. What's up, AK Blaze? Welcome in. Corn, come back. Where the people at? Right? Woo. It's usually less activity when you're on the north-ish end of the strip. There's Cardzilla. So we started the stream behind the strip, over behind the high roller, looking at the sphere, and then we came through the Linq Promenade. We headed up north to Palazzo and Wynn, took the pedestrian bridge, over to Fashion Show Mall, made that U-turn. Now we're heading back south. Corin says, is it usually this chill on Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday night tends to be more chill, but we usually do see more people out on Sunday night, but Sunday night does tend to be a little bit more mellow. AK says it looks beautiful. John Garcia says that reminds me of Airbark going to the Oakland airport. CJ says, you celebrate Halloween, Sarah? I don't make a big fuss over it, but I have streamed on Halloween before for the channel. Kevin says, I hate that they closed Senior Frog. Yeah, me too. I have worn costumes on Halloween, but I'm not like a Halloween fanatic or anything. Some people go all out. FB said, Sarah, shh, Gigi is here. I know, Gigi. Gigi's the Hollow Queen. CJ, Gigi is a Hollow Queen. Oh, I'm sorry, Gigi. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm not saying I hate Halloween, but I just don't, like, I don't go all out. That's all I'm saying. I don't mean no harm. I can't be having the Hollow Queen after me now. Urban Amigos. Gigi. Tiger Lily said, you guys are funny. Adam, I haven't decided whether I'm going to stream on the actual day or not. It's going to be a madhouse out here Halloween weekend. Halloween is on a Friday. Yeah, AK Gigi is always lovely. But Gigi's a Hollow Queen. I can't have her mad at me. Extigen, Gambler, everything looks closer than it really is on the trip. Karen, happy Sunday. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. As he says, quick, Sarah, say you love Halloween. I could stay home and watch spooky movies. I can't watch spooky movies, though. I'll have nightmares for days, Adam. Corn said, argh, is that a pirate ship? Yeah, Corn, there's two of them over here. E-Drive, you missed a pirate show? You saw it before? I never got a chance to see it. Corn, you said say hi to Zane. What's up, Zane? Hello, Zane. Happy Sunday.
Get up, Ivy. That's Ivy.
Breaking. Says, wow, back in the day, there used to be pirate shows. Yeah. Yep. I never got a chance to see the pirate show. I bet it was a sight to see. Welcome in, breaking. SB says, appreciate everyone here. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to everybody. AK Blaze says, I'm just enjoying the scenery. Here's Gillies. One day Treasure Island will bring back the show. You think so? I don't know, Adam. You think they have the budget for it? Baby back ribs at Gillies. 35 for a full rack, 31 for half a rack. What? 31 for half a rack, 35 for a full. What? What's wrong with that price, Urban Amigos? I guess that's kind of like to force people to go ahead and buy the full rack for $4 more. Pepino! Adam, you have high hopes. Extigen, thank you so much for that super chat. Yeah, CJ, basically they want you to get the full rack. Well, you might as well buy the full rack. Exactly. I think that's their way of forcing the price. Might as well go full metal jacket on that. It smells so good over here. I can smell the barbecue. John Garcia says, I make my own ribs, $12 for a whole rack. Right, E-Drives, no pirates, no volcanoes. Taking away all the good stuff. Thank God we still have the Bellagio fountain. All the free entertainment seemed like started going away. Properties getting bought up, things getting changed, torn down. Excalibur used to have their animatronic wizard versus the dragon show. That's no more. I heard Luxor used to run a barge. Like they had like a little makeshift Nile or something. And they had this barge. That's what I was told way back.
Like, but they're not like dressy. They're not like
Amir, you missed the pirate show? I never saw it, Kim. Welcome in, Amir. I think they're gonna have this whole, all this blocked off
Why did you say I saw
for the race. Corin says, where you headed? What's up, sure? You can always watch some clips of the pirate show on YouTube. It's not the same, but you get to see what it was like. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Welcome in. Is the laser in Luxor still on? Yeah, I think it's still on. I think they turned it down quite a bit. They dimmed it, but I think it's still on.
I'm just enamored with it. That
So I believe the F1, the cars will be on this side of the boulevard. When they make the round, they make the turn at Spring Mountain Road, Sands Boulevard, and then they come around down this way, I believe. So this side of the boulevard will be blocked if they're going to be doing that this year. AK says, I remember when you were so shy. You talking about me or somebody else, AK? All this F1 stuff. Thank you to the Mirage team members in Las Vegas community for 34 memorable years. Wow. 34 years for the Mirage. Mirage had one of my favorite, absolute favorite areas on the strip, and that was the volcano, because I love how it would turn back into a waterfall, and I will always go behind the volcano around over in the valet area. You could just sit down over there and just enjoy the waterfall. It was so nice, and they had all that greenery over there. It was one of my absolute, if not my favorite area on the strip at the time.
I've heard aliens before.
So that's what I miss the most from over here on this side. The volcano with that baby maker music. Right, Gigi? All tribal and everything. Almost savage in nature. To let nature take its course. You saw Siegfried and Roy? I never saw their show, but I did go to the big cat exhibit. Got to see some lions and tigers and stuff. Panthers and whatever else they had back there. My last time staying at the Mirage, probably, let's see, when did the Mirage close down? It's been closed for like a year plus, right? So, well, it definitely would have been well over a year ago. I like the rooms at the Mirage. I remember when I checked into my room and I opened the door, it was such a peaceful environment. The room smelled really, really good, first of all. And it was so peaceful. They had the TV, I I don't know if this was like pre-programmed for the Mirage itself, like for their TVs, but when I walked in, it was a very light, soft kind of environmental space. I don't know, just tranquil kind of music playing from the TV. And on the screen, it was there was like a slideshow that was going through of like marine life and space and nature. I was like, oh man, that made me feel so welcome when I walked into the room. Very tranquil. Yeah, Adam, it was so relaxing. I was actually going to see Earth, Wind and Fire that night because they were at the Venetian. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little staycation, stay at the Mirage, so when I get ready to go to the show, I could just walk across the street. I literally had to pull myself, I had to make myself go to that concert even though I paid for that ticket. Had to make myself get off that bed and go because I was so relaxed when I checked in. Kim says, when I got married 21 and a half years ago, I remember trying to eat at the Mirage buffet. Hold on. But it was a super long wait because it was Easter Sunday. So we ended up eating at the coffee shop. Oh man, Kim. Yeah, Adam. But I'm glad I peeled myself off that bed because the Earth, Wind and Fire concert was awesome. They're at Venetian right now. They have a yearly residency around this time of year, so they are in concert probably right now. Can't remember what the dates are. If it's just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know. But Earth, Wind, awesome concert. The ticket is very well worth the money, so I definitely recommend checking out Earth, Wind and Fire if you get a chance. Philip Bailey still got it. He could still hit them notes on Reasons. What's up, Adrian? Welcome in. Adrian says, anyone remember Wet and Wild on the strip? Good times, still a vacant lot. Is that, Adrian, is that the space that is next to the Fontainebleau? Is that the space you're talking about? They're getting ready to make that like an NBA thing. Adrian said, yep. Okay. Frankie, welcome in. Happy Sunday. We're back in Purple Town.
In 1985, probably.
says Wet and Wild was located by Sahara, I think back in the 90s. Yeah. The spaces between Sahara and Fontainebleau. The Fontainebleau. What the heck? We haven't seen any toasters on the strip. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Thank you. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Can you ride a scooter on the strip? Yes. People do. I don't know if there's any regulations for them. You're talking about the stand-up scooters? Because I know you can rent scooters or sit-down ones. But I've seen people, I've seen people on the stand-up scooters all the time out here on the strip. On the strip. Caesars. I'm into Greek mythology too. I like to read the stories. Adam says everyone want to be a part of Sarah's live stream. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool when people interact with the camera. SB, you like Greek mythology? Ooh, this sign is huge. Experience Vegas like the Romans do. I hope I'm not giving anybody vertigo. Some of those stories, I'll be like, man, tragic, tragic. They don't call it Greek tragedy for nothing, though, I guess. G says, like, share, and subscribe, yo. Okay, so who is this supposed to be, though? Is this supposed to be Zeus at the top? In the middle? Is that supposed to be Zeus or somebody else? Apollo? I don't know. It's supposed to be Caesar? Okay, so this one is supposed to be Caesar? Because I wasn't sure if they were doing like Caesar as the main statue every time you see one of the big ones outside. So that's supposed to be Caesar. There are several Caesars. Xavier. That's crazy. Well, there it is then. Xavier said that's Caesar. Caesar's story is tragic too, huh? Wasn't he assassinated? Adam said very interesting. But Caesar was a real person, right? So he's not really part of the mythology sector of that history. Espy says, I believe it's Oceanus, the god of the seas. That's who is sitting at this fountain in Italy, I believe. Oh, okay. What's up, Kahuna? You thought it was Poseidon? Yeah, I was gonna say Poseidon, but then I didn't see the trident, so I was like, it's probably not Poseidon. Because I was like, they definitely would have had his trident in his hand. Kahuna says Caesar was emperor. Well, the statue that's over here, that the area that we're approaching, I think that one is definitely supposed to be Caesar.
I gotta win back some money.
Says Caesar was taken out by Brutus, maybe. I think it was like 12 of them, right? The senators or something. His cabin, his counselors, something. That took him out. Stabbed him. Yeah, Caesar was Roman. He was over the Roman Empire, one of the rulers in history. I think that's supposed to be Caesar, right? That one?
Yeah, he did.
Bye, guys.
Exogen, you like Caesar salad? I think this is supposed to be Caesar right here. This statue looks different from the one that was over by the pond. So SB, you were talking about Oceanus. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. I only heard about Poseidon. So there was Oceanus. So was Oceanus like bigger than Poseidon? Like, did he have more power than him? Julius Caesar was something. That Kahuna. So was Caligula. That fool was crazy. Now Caligula, he was a whole nother beast. That fool was crazy. Oh Lord, he was a cuckoo, right? So this dick. I was watching, I told y'all I like to watch reaction channels that react to movies and some other things. And some of my favorite channels reacted to Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors is one of my favorite movies. I love musicals. I have a very eclectic taste when it comes to movies and music. But Little Shop of Horrors is one of my favorites. The scene that always cracks me up is when Steve Martin pretty much meets his match in Bill Murray. Because Steve Martin, which one is this? The sadist is the one that likes to inflict pain, and the masochist is the one that enjoys pain, or is it vice versa? Whichever one it is, they were playing those roles. And he met his match. He met his match when Bill Murray came into his dentist's office, because he wasn't able to inflict any pain on him because he was enjoying it. He wasn't able to make him cry or anything because he was getting off on the pain. That's one of the funniest scenes in that movie. Exogen, you never saw it? It's really, really good. I like it. It is a musical, so there's a lot of singing, but the music is good. It carries the story through. And Steve Martin's character, his mannerisms were really, really Elvis-like. And what was so crazy was, when you're watching a movie, a lot of the reactors that I watch, especially if they're not paying attention to who's in the movie before, like when the credits are rolling in the beginning, and once they get to that scene, because Steve Martin plays an abuser, he likes to cause pain. He's a boyfriend of one of the leading characters, and so he's abusive in that relationship. And so in the beginning of the movie, when people are like trying to figure out, well, who is this character? Who has she been dating? And then when they finally reveal who he is, people are like, no way. There is no way Steve Martin is playing this kind of character. But it's a good movie. It's funny. It has some sad parts in it. They have 2 versions out. They have the director's cut that has a totally different ending. So I do recommend Little Shop of Horrors if you haven't seen it. Hold on, did we have somebody come in? Hold on, y'all. What's up? Muskin, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Leandro, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Let's see. No, Gigi, I never saw Rocky Horror Picture Show. I never saw it. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. We're just out here enjoying a nice, relaxing strip stroll on the Las Vegas Strip. The weather's perfect. Very comfortable out here. We're just enjoying the sights and the sounds on this beautiful Sunday evening. We're only 5 away from 200 likes, Urban Amigos. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. That's nothing for the Amigos. Y'all can knock that out. Amigos don't be playing when it comes to the like button. Jose Compita is in the building. Happy Sunday, Compita. A lot of showgirls out tonight. Yep, we got some Sunday clappers out here.
One time music. Here we go. I'm ready. Watch out, family right there. Sorry, ma'am. Do us a favor, take one big step forward and join us so we're not impeding the sidewalk. All right, no problem. They'll come, they'll come. Keep the middle lane open. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Here we go.
Going to witness the most anticipated match.
Everybody freeze it up. Last show of the night. Last show of the night. Freeze it up.
For the heavyweight championship of the world.
Of the world.
Are you ready?
Are y'all ready out there? We're waiting on y'all. Last show of the night. Here we go.
Wrestling fans.
What you waiting on us for? What you think we getting ready to do? Just do the show, dude.
Ready?
Guys, I see you. Join us. Take a step forward right there next to them so we're not blocking the walkways.
Thousands in attendance.
Para lente, bit para acá, sir.
Watching around the
All the
world.
way up, side by side. Make a wall next
From
to
the
the
capital
crowd right
city
there.
of the
Yes.
United States of America.
All the way up.
Washington,
Ooh, almost
D.C.
tripped.
Ladies
People
and
back there,
gentlemen.
please move up so we're not impeding anything around us. They are watching. All right, here we go.
Taking 10,000 years to start.
We're working. Ladies, if you want to see, move all the way up and join us so we can build.
Rim Rich, what it do? Austin, Texas in the house.
Okay, move up, join us. We're going to be flipping, flying, and dancing. All right, thank you.
I always said, we got to keep an OG on the strip.
Can you please move up so we're not
We hope nobody messes with the flamingo. I understand things change, but we got to keep an OG.
All the way up. There you go. Perfect.
It takes them forever to get started, right?
Black, African, and Mexican, okay?
He's still
There we
talking.
go. Looking good. All right. We're going to do what we do right now. Small little crowd.
He's still setting it up. They are good performers once they get started, but it just takes them a while to set it up. The temperature is perfect, Compita. perfect. There's very little wind out here. It's what you would call fresh, Compita. What's up, DJ Icky? They've been trying to start since you were here. Yeah, Kahuna, they want that money. I mean, I get it. You got to get your hustle on however you got to get it, but they just be taking forever and a day. They be taking 7 to 10 business days to get started. David, you used to work security at MGM? I don't know what's going on with the color. Bill, Vic, howdy. Happy Sunday again. Hope everything's good with you, Bill, Vic. You guys remember last Sunday? We went inside of the smelly cat. Woo, who in the world had that idea as a business name? The Smelly Cat. Oh my gosh. They took over the space where Bourbon Parade was. It's a karaoke and barbecue place. Right there, the Smelly Cat. And we went inside last Sunday of the Smelly Cat. Xavier, you hung out there? You had fun? Did you sing, Xavier? That's what it's called, Compita. They pretty much didn't do anything to the interior. They just took over the spot. Pretty much had the same setup that Bourbon Parade had. Gigi. Muhammad, you said the place looks dead. You said, where is everyone? I don't know, Muhammad, they right here. But welcome in, Muhammad. The Peoples is here. I mean, it's not as busy as it usually is, but we got an okay crowd out tonight. David said, where's the Halls and Heifers gonna be? Okay, Compita, enjoy your lunch. Thanks so much for popping in. Kevin, you like Sunday through Thursdays? Yeah, that's a good time to be out here in Vegas. Get the best rates at that time for the hotels. Smells really good over here. You can smell the donuts. You can smell the barbecue. You can smell the food from Dave's Hot Chicken. Just a reminder, if you're ever out here in Vegas and you're on the Strip and you need to get around, let's say you're not renting a car, you don't want to get on the deuce, you need to get around, you always have Zooks as an option, the robo taxi. It's still free right now. Xavier, I went inside last time. Okay, hold on. Let me see if they let me go in again. For a destination. Hello. Thank you.
Jenny D, I need Jenny D to the stage. Jenny D. Jenny D. Jenny D goes. Jenny D goes twice. Beatski.
Yeah, it's packed tonight, Xavier.
Kevin! Kevin, go once. Kevin, go twice. Not here. Nizinski. Bald one. Bald one. Let's see if he's bald. Bald one, are you here?
Your friend is the host here.
Not here. Rosita. Rosita.
Yeah, the guy at the front door, is this your friend? Because he's always been gracious and let me come in with the camera. They're having a good time in there. The guy in the red hat. So this is the Smelly Cat karaoke and barbecue. They took over the spot. I hope that they are successful in that spot right there, because Bourbon Parade, whole different story. This is supposed to be a new taco place, I think. Chilangos. They haven't opened it yet. That's where the old tiki bar used to be. You're welcome, DJ Icky. Yeah, Gigi, looks like it's working for them, huh? Who's being negative, Bill? When you were there, they have live streamers sitting down and just streaming for hours. That's what's up. Super streamer friendly, yeah. That's good that they're streamer friendly. Yeah, looks like it's working for them. I hope they are very successful in that spot. Xavier said Fuel Bar is fun too. We just passed Fuel Bar. Right, yeah, I was happy having a good time with the parade. Got a chance to lead the brass band in one of their parades around the bazaar shop, and then they closed. Their staff was really friendly too. Taryn. Yeah, Taryn already had the hot cocoa. I started the stream behind the high rollers, so we ended up hitting the promenade early in the stream, and I got my hot chocolate. Huh? I live here. Yeah. Huh? Oh. You said, where's the lucky guy? Dude. You look old enough to be my grandpa. What the heck? Albert! Albert! Welcome in, Albert. I'm sorry, Albert. I just, every time I see your name, it makes me think about The Color Purple and Suge Avery. Albert! Anthony! Good morning! Adam says, be careful out there. David says, I'm 65. That's a blessing, David.
Hey guys, come see the magic show.
We're going in circles. Oh, my bad. Did we have another signal drop? My bad, Urban Amigos. We had another glitchity glitch. Looks like it's going back up now. We run into them sometimes. Little signal glitches here and there. But we should be okay. But like I was saying about Zook's Robotaxi, you also have that as an option to get up and down the strip. They do service Area 15 as well. So you just load up the app on your phone and tap in and let Zooks know. Make sure your location is on. Let Zooks know where you want to go. And if they don't take you there, they're gonna drop you somewhere close. Like, for example, if you want to go to the south end of the strip, let's say you want to go to Mandalay Bay or Excalibur, New York, Luxor, they stop at Luxor. I don't think they have a stop at Mandalay Bay or Excalibur. So if you tell Zooks you need to go to Excalibur, they're gonna drop you off at Luxor rideshare area. So practically the same thing. Hey.
There you go. All right, Bobby.
Xavier said, oh, that's smart by Zooks. Get everyone to download for free. Now you have users already when you start charging. Yeah, Xavier. Might as well take advantage of it though while it's free. Diaz family, welcome in. James H, happy Sunday, welcome in, y'all.
What you doing to me? Believe a word I say. We can't go
Suspicious mom. G-Mean. Welcome in, Chi Ming. Does the Deuce bus go all the way to South Point? No. The Deuce will take you to the South Terminal, which is near the airport. It doesn't continue on down south. You have to take the connecting bus, which is the, what number is it? It's the number 17. You will have to transfer to that bus. That will take you to South Point. So if you're heading south on the number 17, that bus is gonna go down Las Vegas Boulevard, and then it's gonna turn left on Silverado Ranch, and you get off right there and walk across the street to South Point. But if you are on the 117 heading in the opposite direction, like towards South Point, coming from the east on Silverado, the bus will actually go all the way into the parking lot of South Point. But either way, the 117 to get you there. SRT live in the building. Happy Sunday, SRT. Frankie Lyman. Jay-Z, you just got home from Vegas? That's awesome. I hope you had an awesome time out here. Excuse me. Adam, yeah. Yeah, just Uber. That would be better. That way you just sit back and be comfortable instead of getting on those buses and possibly getting lost. That reminds me, I got to get back to Baja Miguel's. I went to Baja Miguel's a couple of weeks ago and had a wonderful dinner. I'm ready to go back. Baja Miguel's, as far as I'm aware, is the only Mexican restaurant out here that gives you complimentary chips, salsa, guacamole, and refried beans when you sit down at their tables. Every other Mexican spot I've been out here, some of them do complimentary chips and salsa, but for the most part, a lot of them charge for that. But Baja Miguel's has been offering that complimentary trio with chips for the longest time, long as I can remember. I've been out here for almost 6 years, and they've been doing it for as long as I've been out here. Kenise Copeland, me and my family just got back from Vegas. Had an amazing time. Oh, I'm so happy, Kenise. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I'm glad you and your family had an awesome time out here in Vegas. That's what's up. Woo, child. Urban Amigos, I'm about to cap it off right here. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you guys popping in. Hopefully everybody had a chance to hump the like, hit the like, slap it, kick it, headbutt it, mush it, push it. Do whatever you gotta do to get it done. Lick it, I don't care. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you, SBGG. Shout out to my mod squad. SBGG, Jose Compita. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your evening. Kenise, will you be renting or buying a home? I live on the southeast side. I've always lived on the south side. I'm renting right now currently. I'm in the general area, South Point area. I'm in the, this family, I'm in the general area, South Point, in that general area. But I would say apartments.com if you're renting. You're thinking about buying? Okay. Brandon from Vegas is a resource for realtors. I mean for homeowners. My phone about to cut off, y'all, so please everybody check out Brandon from Vegas. You can find him on IG.